You want to learn how to improve your gaming performance, right? Not just your hardware, but you, as a gamer, want to game better, right? In this video, I'm going to discuss Overwolf, an application that is going to help you improve your gaming skills and be better at competitive play. I am TheGrayingTech, a gaming insider. And if you would like to improve your gaming performance, start now by clicking that subscribe button. This is a multi-part series on Overwolf, and these are the topics I will be covering in this video. Now, first, before we get started, I do have to put a disclaimer that I have a professional relationship with Overwolf. We have created software together through my employer, and I happen to know the executive team and several of the developers and have, as I said, created software with that organization. It is up to you to determine if this conflict of interest, though, negates my opinion. I do try to keep my personal channel and my professional channel separated so that you are able to get exactly what I think without any kind of filter. It is because of this knowledge, though, that I am willing to discuss Overwolf on my channel. It is because I know that they are gamers through and through, that even their CEO is a League of Legends player, that they are committed to making sure that your gaming performance is as top-notch as possible. That is why I am willing to cover Overwolf. So what exactly is Overwolf? Well, my experience with this concept of an overlay started with classic WoW. Right before Burning Crusade, I jumped in head first into the game, and I'm ashamed to admit, I was often taking the Griffins to fly between points because I didn't know the best way to level grind. Ultimately, though, I ended up finding 10-Ton Hammer and Wowhead and eventually the Curse app. And the Curse app is an add-on system that allowed me to actually put the HUD exactly the way I wanted, put in-game guides that helped notify me of the next logical place to go and level grind. Additionally, it provided the right pathing in order to efficiently level up. Now, this was an add-on, meaning it was directly attached into the game. Overwolf is not that way. It's a layer above it. They've actually had to develop relationships with these publishers and these developers in order to put the right hooks in place and get the right data from the game itself. So ultimately, you, the gamer, benefit by the fact that Overwolf has done this work, that it's an overlay system and not just a traditional add-on system that can be highly dependent upon changes in the game. Overwolf itself is a replacement for traditional multi-monitor setups. Instead of having a monitor over here and the game over here with the guide up and you're trying to figure out what to do, now it's all in one location. And because of that, you are able to see the exact information you need at the exact time. Now, I'm not just talking about things like KDAs, but also strategies and tips, tactics, builds, things to buy next, how basically to plan out the final engagement of Apex. These are the informational tools that will help elevate your game and allow you to be more competitive. You see, if you think about any good coach or good teacher that you ever had, they were probably somebody that was able to see where you are today, where you're trying to go, and they were able to effectively chart a course with the ups and the downs in order to get you there. Overwolf is providing a level of data, a level of information that is able to help guide you along that path. And several of the app developers are building out training material as well that can take that data and provide different tutorials, different challenges, different tips, different exercises, and different tools to improve your actual gaming skill, which means you're not going to have any excuse the next time you go 0, 5, and 16. Overwolf itself supports a large number of competitive games, including Fortnite, League of Legends, Dota. Hey, I like Dota, leave me alone. Each of these games can have their own apps that are specifically designed and tailored to that game's experience to give you the right amount of data and the right amount of information in order to get better. So I do have a question for you though. When it comes to this kind of content, what is the best way to show it to you? How can I be as informative and entertaining as I possibly can be when I talk about software? Because on this channel, we're gonna talk not just hardware, don't worry, it's gonna get its fair share, but we're also gonna talk about the software that improves your overall experience, the software that's capable of improving your gaming skills, and the software that's capable of improving your overall performance of that hardware. So how best to cover it? Is there specific topics that you want to see covered? Are there specific questions that you have as it pertains to gaming software? Are there specific things that you want to see, like initial setup or advanced setup or individual elements of how to get the most out of the software? Comment down below how you would like a gaming channel to cover gaming software. Overwolf has stated that they are extremely defensive of your privacy, and that is extremely important to me. I actually recorded an entire series on how you as a gamer can protect your data by using a VPN. Link up above. But when Overwolf acquired Curse, there were some people who were upset about this acquisition, very concerned with their privacy and their data, and rightfully so, they should ask questions. And Overwolf, I think, gave an excellent response. Down in the description below, I will link Yuri's comments and commentary on their acquisition of Curse, why it made sense, and why they are going to be a good shepherd of that application. Another concern that has been brought up about Overwolf is bans. Can you get banned for using an overlay service like this? Well, if you are using something like a sonic radar or an overlay that highlights enemies, you certainly can be banned. In fact, you should, you dirty, dirty cheater. But this service is not that. This service still requires you, the gamer, to get good, to be able to execute on the information that you're seeing, to develop your skills in order to actually do the things in game that you see everybody else doing. And it is that difference that a lot of publishers have noticed, and that's why Overwolf enjoys such official support and does not lead to bans like a lot of the other add-ons that go a little bit too far in trying to help you. Performance is another item that people are always concerned about with these overlays. And again, very rightfully so. There's probably 15 of them available now on the market, 3 of which install automatically: Steam, Windows, NVIDIA. Overwolf is an overlay system and can compete for resources with those other overlays, so you will need to tune your system to some degree to avoid those potential conflicts. You'll also need to make sure that you are only capturing game footage using one of the app add-ons from Overwolf, or one application overall. You can't capture from NVIDIA and Discord and OBS and Overwolf. You're simply going to tank your FPS. But in the case of Overwolf, they understand that there's a problem and they are focused on delivering a solution that maintains as much of your FPS as possible. Last item for business. I have been doing Project Red Star now for the last 5 months, and it's still delayed. Because you see, shopping bots and scalpers are still a thing in 2020, and they are adamant about trying to jack up the price for us normal gamers. If you would like to learn how to defeat these bots and stick it to these scammers, check out this video right here. And as this is going to be a series, the next time I post an Overwolf video, you can catch it right there.